I'm Sarah, physio at Physical Health, and these are my top 10 mat-based Pilates exercises. They can be quite gentle, or you can increase the intensity of them and make yourself working harder by sometimes using a ball to challenge your stability or improve your stability, and by using the band for resistance. So I'm going to move through the exercises with a few repetitions of each. If you want to do more repetitions, which you might, then please revisit them and do a number that you feel comfortable with, which would normally be around 6 to 8 reps. Okay? So we're going to be on a mat, or at home you can be on the carpet or a rug, not a bed, because the bed doesn't really offer you enough support. So bring yourself down, bring your feet relatively close to your bottom, bring your pelvis into neutral. So if you need to roll the pelvis a few times through a few pelvic tilts, so that's tucking your tailbone in and then a small arch in your lower back. Come back to neutral where you feel comfortable, rest your hands by your side, keep your shoulder blades engaged, and we're going to let the knees fall to the right hand side. So keep the knees and the heels stacked, pop your hands out by your side and keep the opposite shoulder, so in this case it's the left shoulder, onto the mat, and allow the knees to fall to your right hand side. Take a breath in to prepare, and as you exhale, draw that tummy button in, control the lower abdominal muscles to bring the weight of the legs back through the centre, and moving over to the left hand side. And again, trying to keep that right hand shoulder onto the mat. Keep the knees and heels stacked, take a breath in, and as you exhale, gently draw that tummy button in, engage through the lower abs, bring the knees back through the centre, and back over to the right. You can go a little further this time, do. As you start to warm up, you might start to loosen up as well. Breath in again to prepare, exhale, draw the knees back through the centre, and over to the left. Breath in to prepare, exhale, come back, weight at the centre, feet are flat on the mat, and just bring your right knee into your chest, and draw the knee into your chest as comfortably as you can. When you're ready to change, place the right foot down and bring the left knee in. So you want to do a few knees to chest. If you then feel warmed up enough, you can bring both knees into your chest and give yourself a little hug. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, take feet back down to the mat. Now let's bring ourselves into inner hip width apart with our feet. Separate the toes, separate the heels. And if there was one of my favourite Pilates exercises, it's a shoulder bridge. So we're going to curl up through the shoulder bridge. So curl up your tailbone, focus on the lower vertebra in your back, peeling off. Draw your tummy button into your centre. Push through your feet, gently squeeze your bottom, and lift your hips up. Have a breath in and out there. And when you're ready, start to think about the upper back coming down first. So draw that tummy button in, upper back's meeting the mat, through to the middle back, down to the lower back, and uncurling. We'll go through that once more. When you're ready, keep the breathing relaxed. Draw the tummy button in, tuck the tailbone in, and start to focus on the lower back peeling off the mat, the middle back. Push down through the feet gently, engage your glutes, and come up into the shoulder bridge position. Breathe in and out, and when you're ready, exhale. Lower the upper back first, dropping through the middle back, down towards the lower back, and then uncurling the pelvis. Again, you can go through that a few times and just start to get your hamstrings, your glutes, and your tummy and back muscles working. After that, we're going to move on to our side. Okay, so for the next exercises, we're going to lie on our side. And knees stacked on top of each other and the heels stacked on top of each other in line with the hips and about a right angle at your knees. Lie down onto your arm. If you're not comfortable to put your arm above your head, then pop your arm in front and you can have a cushion in this position here. I'm okay to put my arm above my head, so I'm going to place it there. Nice and long through your spine, and we're going to start by doing a thoracic opening exercise. So let's move that out of the way. Pop the left hand in front of you, just slightly creep the fingers forwards, and then when you feel like you've got a little bit of a stretch through your upper back, we're now going to draw a semicircle with these fingertips. Watch them as they draw the circle. Your head will come off your arm, and you're going to end up looking behind you. Now you want to keep these knees facing forwards as you look in the opposite direction with the arm open. And when you're ready, just bring that arm back over again. You'll roll back onto the arm on the mat and come back to the starting position. So it looks like this. And again, you might want to do 2 or 3 of those. Now from here we can easily move on to the clown exercise. Remember with this, you want to engage through the hip first. So draw the hip down, making a slight semicircle on the hip that's closest to the mat. Keep those heels together, and we're taking that knee up towards the ceiling. Draw your tummy button in gently, embrace your core, and raise that knee. If you've got a headlight coming out of your tummy button, that headlight has to face forwards. We don't want the hip rolling back and the headlight going to the ceiling. Work towards about 12 to 15 of these exercises. Then you're going to straighten the leg just above hip height, and we're going to draw a circle around the sides of the beach ball. When you've done 10 of those, bend the knee, place the heel down, place the knee to meet. Now, we'd best off even ourselves up. So come up into sitting, pivot yourself round, come down onto the left arm, the right arm comes out in front of you, and we're going to start with our thoracic opening exercise. Back again. A few of those before we move into clown. So imagine I'm pulling that hip down towards the floor or wall behind you. Keep the heels stacked and the knees stacked. And lift into the clown. With this exercise, you'll feel it working on the side of your bottom. And when you've done between 12 and 15, when the knee's at that high point, straighten the leg. And we're going to draw 10 times around the sides of a beach ball. When you've done 10, bend the knee, place the heels together, lower the knees together, and well done. You've done some good work on the mat.